Hello, my name is Juan Nunes. I'm the practice leader for data analytics at MicroStrategies. I'm joined today by Karim Moti. Hello, Karim.
Hello.
So Karim, you're going to be joining us on a conversation about data fabric on our webinar series, which is kicking off on September 22nd. In the session and throughout those 3 sessions, we'll talk about data fabric, basically a concept to make business data available to folks so they can integrate it into their decisions, expand that process throughout the organization. However, there are many challenges that organizations run into, and I'd love to get your thoughts on what are some of the challenges that you're seeing, what are some of the strategies that you think about and that you're putting into place in your work.
So thank you, Juan. Some of the challenges that we see is that organizations don't have a common understanding of the data. They don't know what a specific piece of information means. They don't have a standard methodology of when they actually define that piece of information. The second thing that I also see is readily access of the data when they need it. So sometimes what happens, especially with business data, is it takes a few days to reconcile. It could be available monthly when you really need the data daily. And a lot of the systems that are being put into place are associated with accounting versus business operations. The third thing is what actions do you really need to take based on having access to that data? If the purpose is just reporting data for the sake of reporting, and it's a value that is nice to have, but there's no action that you can derive from looking at that data. Do you really need that piece of information?
Mm-hmm.
So, some of the approaches that I would recommend is to start by working backwards, understanding the key levers to impacting the business. What are they? And from there, you can then define the key performance indicators, your KPIs. And then you go back and you define your data dictionary. What does a particular piece of information or data mean, whether it's production data or a aggregated value in a KPI, so that everyone has a common understanding within your organization.
So I really like your the way that you put that. Develop a common understanding, the timeliness of the data, and also bringing together the purpose. What are you using it for? And the ideas of starting with the business objective in mind. Really looking forward to talking about this topic and many other things that I'm sure you'll contribute to our panel on September 22nd. And thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, I look forward to it. Thanks, Juan.